Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. It is Wednesday the 11th of February and we're going to be solving the Guardian's Cryptic Crossword number 29927, this time set by Carpathian. Right, where shall we start? It's the 11th of the month, so let's go clue number 11. Memoirs rewritten to include name and unsuitable title. Rewritten could be anagramming memoirs. That is 7 letters plus N for name to get an unsuitable title, perhaps. Is it misnomer? Misnomer, sorry. That would be a better way of pronouncing it. I think it is. Yeah, memoirs plus N. Yeah. Right. Celebrate Great Quintet. Quintet could be like, I don't know, like the oceans or something like that, or what would celebrate and great be? Could that be an S? Something released by mistake, hidden by bleak agency. Don't think hidden is literally going to be a hidden clue, is it? Something released by mistake. Maybe inside of a word for bleak to get agency. Agency could be like as in a firm or free will or something. Something released by mistake, maybe a typo, or you see in like text like sick. What's bleak, like drab, dour. No, seeing that. Let's try 3 down. Song from Worker on Edge. Edge could be a rim, but I'm thinking Worker on Edge would be an anthem. Workers in a worker ant, and the edge is actually a hen, like in clothing, to get anthem. Haven't actually been watching any of the Winter Olympics. I really should. Anyway, article quietly includes Queen hit. Quietly, well, quiet's usually P, but quietly could be sh, as in SH. It includes Queen, that could be ER, RE, or QU. I mean, let's try quietly SH, and that includes Queen and hit to get an article, maybe. I'm thinking article could be like A or B or something, but I like quietly with that H on the end there being the thing that's surrounding Queen. It's not squash or anything. What's the hit? Oh, that wouldn't be a Q, would it? No, not seeing that one just yet. Let's try 2 down. Show shield. Most likely, well, I think it could only be probably a double definition. Could it be screen? Yeah, I think it is screen. Like your windscreen would be a shield and a show to screen something, like at the cinema. So I think it is Queen Liz. Would it be RE? Be hit. Would this be a T? It's not a hidden clue, is it? No. I think this would be a T or could be a C. Speech, like the Queen's speech. Includes could be like if you CC someone in an email potentially, but I don't think that's what's going on here. Let's try 8 across. I'm just trying to get this one down. Okay, recycling I'd not sorted contains sheep's head, alarmingly. So let's get the anagram helper. Recycling, going to be recycling these letters. Those are all my past attempts. I'd not sorted, and that contains the head of sheep. Maybe I'd would be I had. But that still wouldn't be enough letters, would it? No. I mean, alarmingly, could it be disconcertingly? Disconcertingly would fit, because we definitely have not sorted. Trying to figure out where. Pretty certain it's disconcertingly. Just trying to figure out where we get. Could a sheep be? Not a ram. Renew. So what have we left there? Maybe a C, a L, a G. What are we left with? I'm trying to disconcertingly. Oh, sorry, there was no A in there, is it? Oh, is it a type of sheep or something? I think that's I'd not sorted there. An NGLY. Yeah, I'm not sure. Not sure how to pass that one. But I'm 90% sure that would be disconcertingly. Let's go. Profess everything, say, with energy. I think in definition might be with energy, might end in ly. Everything though could be all and then say, like, is it allege? Yeah, it's actually profess. Yeah, is the definition. So everything and then say is actually e.g. and then E for energy at the end. Okay. Function for a class. I was going to say algebra then. If that, like, naked A there. Could be perform, maybe? No. I was just thinking, could it be four, literally four in there? Function could be, you know, like a mathematical function, or it could be like a gala or something like that. Not seeing that one yet. Let's try 10. Startle conservative in bog. Bog could be a mire or a fen. Conservative, I mean, typically just con. Um, Frighten? Because we've got the fen, and yeah, conservative on the right, of course. Right leaning. Potentially way too much these days, but digress. But yeah. Yeah, frighten to startle. Alright. I keep thinking of perform here. I guess if you function, you do perform. But there's that A there. It's not perfora. I think we might have to come back for this one. That's bothering me, that. Is it perform? What would the outside letters be? Right, you've got the 4. Perm? A class? No, it might be one that I benefit from having, well, I'm assuming I'm going to have a break. It'd be great if I didn't need a break and just, you know, sweat through all these clues like it was nothing, but I'll come back either way. Okay, 5. Approach, carriage. Another double definition, is it? Approach could be to near something, or it could be a way of doing things. I'm not seeing that yet. Let's go 6. Fuss about keeping new article sharp. Another article. I mean, we've got N for new, and the article's, I mean, almost certainly going to be the. And fuss, could it be a do or what's sharp in the no, in the on the ball? fuss. I can only think of a do, din, a stir. Let's try 12 cross. A Parisian passes on garments. It's going to be garments. Is it going to start with A? Or is it going to be a Parisian? No, I don't think it would be. So I was thinking on garments like ties or something. Is a tie a garment or just an accessory? No. Okay, 16. Bit of Swiss bread. Question mark. I think it might Swiss franc or no, not seeing whatever's going on there. Musician wandering in street, about to follow master with loyalty first. With loyalty at first. I like the thought of it ending with IST for first, like maybe a guitarist or pianist. But it is at first, potentially loyalty. Or it could be the first letters. About to follow master. We had master the other day. What was it? Was it MA? Could it be the name of a musician? Like a famous musician. Wandering in street. So we could have a T potentially at the end. Maybe a S. Like a sitarist or something. Good old Brian Eno could be the musician. He's a favourite in crosswords. Is this loyalty? Is it just the L at first? Maybe it's wandering in street. Maybe there's an M in there. Maybe there's a L in there. Yeah, there's a lot of things that could be potentially wordplay in them. But I have a lot of the components just not in the right order. Let's go 21. Surroundings of bridge players with 5 clubs. Uh, 5 could be V. Roman numerals. Clubs could be C. I don't think players would be an anagram indicator. Thinking of environs, like for surroundings. Let's go 22 down. 6 shun, wayward god. It's Vishnu, right? That may well be environs here. Shun Wayward, so we're anagramming Shun, and then we've got, yeah, VI for 6. Vishnu, the gods, right, Hindu god. Protection, for example, covering fleet on and off. We had shield in the thingy earlier. So I don't think it would be that. Let's go covering fleet on and off. What would that be? Either FET or LE. I imagine it's going to be LE. For example, I think we already had EG. Such. Would this be LE? It'd be, for example, covering fleet, would it not? But we've already had EG, and it starts with S anyway. And I can only think of such as. Let me put in environs there. So we've got V for 5 potentially. Have bridge players got a certain name? What's the clubs as well? Oh, the clubs are irons as in golf. So we've got 5 clubs. Bridge players? Is there... It sounds like some crosswordese that is that potentially you just have to know an abbreviation. But we'll go with that. Right. Got an N in there. No. Let's go with 23. Brighten up tops of random equipment for use round bar. Imagine the definition's going to be brighten up. So tops, oh, is it just the first? Tops of random, we've got an R there. Equipment for use. Refurb. Yeah, if you refurbish a house, I guess you brighten it up, modernise it. Oh, so it may well be FET. Or is the FET mixed up? Not mixed up, like separated, so is it a French word? Like soffit or something? Is it safety? Silly me. Yeah, written out like that, it just doesn't look like any kind of word fits in there. Yeah, for example, say, yeah, and just put it on off. So safety for protection. So we've got a T there. Let's try and get this one, because then we might know if it is a ist at the end. Okay, right, development sign for rebels. Is sign for rebels 15 letters? Because development would suggest anagramming. Let's just count them. Sign for rebels. No, that's too short. Yeah, I thought so. So maybe it's right. Another word for right. Right can just be R, but obviously we need a lot more letters than that. So right as in like correct or just, fair. Then maybe it's another word for development and then another word for sign. Could be a star sign or something. And then we're gonna get rebels like miscreants or truants or anti something. Now let's try and get some more crosses to fill that one out. Marker touched summit. Summit could be like the top of a mountain, or it could be a meeting of people. Could be a felt tip. Yeah. You touch somebody. If you touch somebody, you felt them. Or something. And then summit is the tip. A felt tip is a marker. Right. Altruism redirected for 1. Decorating. Redirected, anagramming, altruism, which is indeed 8 letters. I'm guessing this is going to end in ist. Is it not? Let's just use the anagram indicator. Altruism. Muralist. Okay. So eventually. Okay, 20. Excess that is lifted to develop muscles. Excess could be surfeit or surplus. Thinking of muscle groups like lats, delts, glutes. Just put in glutes and read that upside down, maybe. A glut. Excess is a glut. That is... It's S-E? What? I don't know, that is maybe I-E? Or is it that with... Is lifted as in we're removing the IS from a word to get... No, I'm not understanding the second, how to get the ES. But yeah, glutton, whatever the rest would be. for glutes. Let's go to 19 across. Let me give this a quick refresh. Okay. Program goal in range. So G for goal. And we're getting a program. And what's a range? Like the Andes or the... Could be vocal range, mountain range. Like gamut. Not seeing that yet. Is it 14? Black ink, a journalist piece used to portray animal. A journalistic piece. Could be like an op-ed. Used to portray animal. That A there. Is it a leopard? No, not enough. Oh, that's too many. Yeah. Black ink. Could black just be B? Ink, like a tat, or could it be a kinkajou or something like that? Oh, it is. It's a hidden clue. Yeah, kink, Jew. Right, cool. Didn't know that's how it was spelt. Makes sense, right? Let's go 15 down. Courteous cougars excitedly embracing one. I think we've got our one there. Cougars excitingly anagramming cougars to get gracious, which means courteous. Okay. Agenda. Where does that work though? Gold G, maybe? We've got A and A. I could get if it was like A to Z. Is Ienda a word? Or a type of like mountain range or something? Is it agenda? I imagine so. I don't know what else could fit in there. No. We'll leave it. We'll leave it there because I don't know what else would fit. Okay, 13. Something released by mistake, hidden by bleak agency. Are we anagramming bleak? It's hidden. Did I actually say, is it a hidden clue? And then I said, no, it's not, and then it actually is. Leakage would be something released by mistake, like a data leak. Okay. Does that help here? Is it something 5? high five? If you high five someone, I guess you celebrate. Let's see if the H works here. Could that be S there, or could it be sheesh? Oh. Quietly, SH includes. Can hit just be H? Like, I don't know, like cricket or something? I don't think an R would fit in there, no. I can only think of sheesh. Like an exclamation. What if it's that? Like a fresh? Like a threshold? Um, I. Oh, is it in. What is it? I have heard of fresh. Is it. Gosh, it's at the. It's like. Is it when you like beating a carpet or something like that? You fresh it, or. Because that does make sense now, I think. Because, yeah. Maybe. Yes. Yeah, so it's the is the article, and quietly is the SH, and queen is just R in this case. Yeah. Yeah, I kind of want to Google what fresh is, but we'll save that till the end. But I have heard of that. Yeah. Because I was looking at article. How is that an article? But then I remembered, yeah, of course it can be hit as well. Um, yeah. Right. So we've done the once over. Um, do we try and proceed before we take a break? It is 38 minutes on the recording. We'll see. If I can't get this, then yeah, we'll take a break. Um, they have a lot of crosses. Revolutionaries. Revolutionaries. Yeah, I was right. The sign was a astrological star sign. Aries. Okay. Right, it's just R. Yeah, okay. Development is evolution, and then the sign is Aries. Cool. Alright. So that's not an ist. I mean, wandering could be an anagram. Following master. It's not maestro. Wandering in streets about streets. There has to be an S in there. Let's try at the start. Could it be an ear? want to lure. Is that loyalty at first? To follow master with loyalty at first. Let's try L as the last thing there. Yeah, I think let me take a break and then come back to it. So yeah, I'll see you on the other side. Okay, picking up from where I left off, we were doing our musician. Alright, let's break this down. Wandering in street. So if we just put S there, let me give this a refresh since it's been on whilst I've been gone. Oh, would it be minstrel? Yes, because we've got the M for master. So we literally got in street. So wandering in street, about to follow master. Okay, so we've got in street following master. About is RE. Okay, there's a lot going on there, yeah. So in is literally in, street is ST, about is RE, and that's following M for master, with loyalty the first letter of loyalty. That is that's a lot that we got there in the end. How about this? Is it going to be a type of bread? Or like slang for bread as in like money? Because all I can think of is like franc, like Swiss franc, CHF. I don't think CHF would fit in there with an M. Let's go back to in the something, on the something. Well, fuss is about, so we're actually probably anagramming a word for fuss, a four-letter word for fuss, which would make sense. Could it be stir? No, that would just leave it with STR. It's not a do. Can we go back to here? Passes on, that could be dies. Like passes away. Because the definition's going to be garments. It's not going to be a Parisian, I'm pretty sure. And that on would suggest it's not a like a positional clue. It's actually part of passes on. Let's try dies. Ladies. Oh, it's undies. Yeah, A in French is and then dies, pass on. Okay. Let's try in the thinking of a 4-letter word meaning fuss. Not raid. Dire. As if it was O on the something. Oh, it's on the dot. So a to-do is about, yeah. Sharp as in you're on time, rather than I was thinking sharp in the intelligent sense. Right, we've got a T there. Oh, is it so T? Because that's literally a bit of a frank. I mean, yeah, I think we'll go with it. And yeah, I mean, I'm not sure how this quite works, but I'm just going to go with perform there. Attitude, okay. Right, let's give it the once over. There was something I wanted to come back to. It was agenda, wasn't it? It's not anagramming range, is it? Yeah, I wasn't too happy with the S here as well, wasn't I? Oh well, glutide, that's the like actual medical name for it. Gluten, because it's gluteus is a singular one, isn't it? So I much prefer that, as I was saying, IE glutes, but I still don't. It's not hidden. But I don't know what else that could be if we move that out. Yeah, I mean that's got to be agenda, which is a program. Yeah, we'll leave it in and let's check everything. I think that was the only thing. I'm pretty confident with fresh now. Again, I'll Google it. Yeah, I think I'm, other than perform and agenda, gonna have to look at those on 15 squared. I'm confident. Right, let's go check all. Yeah, all good. Fantastic. Right, let's go to 15 squared. Yeah, it's a fun one. A lot of interesting answers. The nice long ones, revolutionaries, and disconcertingly, those were good. Let me Google fresh. I'll do it on my phone. Let's stick on there. So fresh. Okay. I hate how it's just AI. Okay, so fresh. Oh, it means to separate grain from corn or other crops, or to typically flail, or by the action of revolving mechanism. Move violently, thrash. Okay. Yeah, I think I was more thinking along the lines of, I don't know, being outside in the country, and that's what I was thinking of, like hitting a carpet or something like that. I don't know. Yeah, so that's to do with agriculture. Right, what else did we need clarification on? Yeah, 100th of a Swiss franc. Oh, so the goal is end an Argo. Got you. Okay. Got those. Okay, so A is in twice a year, twice A per year. So per is A, okay, and then form is class in a school. Oh yeah, I guess like sixth form. It's been a long time since I was at school, so forgive me. Anything else? Yeah, we got glutide in the end. Yeah, I think it was just perform and agenda, which were the ones that stumped me. But yeah, another successful day. We'll see. I might come back for Thursday again. I did attempt last Fridays, and I think I got like 2 clues before I was like, there's too many like substitutes and having to find synonyms for words. So um, eventually one day, but I still think that's a bit beyond my ceiling for now. For at least making an interesting record anyway. Um, yeah, I'll leave it there, and thank you again for joining me. I'll see you most likely tomorrow.